All right, to Limpopo now, where the Border Management Authority has announced several measures to deal with the expected increase in travellers as the festive season comes to an end. It includes additional security measures, drones and longer-term plans to revamp the border post with Zimbabwe. Newzroom Africa's Mweli Masilela is at Beitbridge for us and joins us live. He's been up and down with BMA authorities. But Mweli, it's very interesting that we know that during this period, it's not just holiday makers coming back, it's those that are seeking employment in South Africa. It's also that back-to-school season where some people might just be crossing the border to be able to purchase things. How's the BMA going to ready itself for this influx?
Yes, Veronica, you are describing the exact picture of what is happening on the ground. We've been closer to the Zimbabwean side as the Border Management Authority officials were moving up and down, just doing a tour to have a sense of how the operations are going so far. But since the start of this morning, everything has been smooth. And I must say that in terms of the numbers, people have been coming in trips and traps. It's not a huge number as the officials have been anticipating. But indeed, different aspects of the Beitbridge port of entry that are being looked into, as we are saying that also the use of technology playing a key role in as far as monitoring all the processes at the border is concerned. But we've now moved just a few kilometers away from the border where a roadblock is currently underway. Remember, Veronica, in this particular case, it's not only the BMA on the ground, but there are also other role players, including the South African Defence Force, including traffic officers, members of the South African Police Service as well. But I've got Baleni Mkabela here, Assistant Commissioner of the Border Management Authority responsible for law enforcement, just to give us some perspective in terms of what is happening here. Thank you very much for your time. We've been at the border post. We've now moved to here at this particular roadblock. Tell us how important it is for law enforcement officers to work collaboratively, the BMA, South African Police Service, the South African Defence Force, and many others.
Thank you so much. Let me first indicate the following, that our festive season border management plan is addressing three strategic areas. The first area that we are deploying at is at the port of entry, where we were this morning. That's where mainly our processing of travelers and freight is conducted. The second strategic area where we are deploying is at the borderline to deal with illegal crossings at the borderline. And the third strategic area is the corridor management. And with the corridor management, this is where we are at the roadblock. So this is a roadblock that is being manned throughout the festive season according to our plan. From the 10th of December until the 15th of December, you'll see this roadblock is static. It will remain here. The importance of this roadblock, as you can see behind me, it's all the relevant stakeholders that are operating within the border law enforcement area. You've got the Border Management Authority border guards. They are enforcing all our immigration laws, as well as the Criminal Procedure Act offenses. Then you've got the South African Police Services that are dealing with crime issues, as you can see behind me. Then you've got the Provincial Traffic of Limpopo that is dealing with road traffic matters. Then you've got the Department of Home Affairs Inspectorate, Immigration Inspectorate. They are here to ensure that all the travelers that are going through to the port or from the port are documented and they've got adequate papers. So we are leaving no stone unturned. So all the forces are here. Everyone is enforcing their legislative mandate.
Looking at what has happened since morning, are these the numbers you have expected for today?
Yes, we know that today, since it's the 2nd of the new year, we are not expecting a high volume of traffic, even tomorrow, but it's picking up a bit. But we are expecting Sunday to be our most peak day because most people will be returning so that on Monday they can resume with their normal duties. Some factories are opening and people will be going to their work. So Sunday will be our peak day.
All right, thank you very much for your time. That's Baleni Mkabela speaking on behalf of the Border Management Authority, is responsible for law enforcement at the Border Management Authority. He's saying that, well, in terms of the numbers, they didn't expect very high volumes today, but looking into the next few days, Sunday might be the most busy day in as far as movement of people is concerned, especially those who are coming from Zimbabwe crossing into South Africa.